Yeah, but the cities and these places, it's the government, the state government. These people aren't going to bat and electing the right officials to come in and clean up the cities, and in turn, clean up your state. You look at most of these cities have budget deficits, and we were talking about Gavin Newsom earlier, way earlier. They were talking about him, but he's like one of the worst budget anybody ever, and nobody's re-electing the right officials that are going to come into place and turn around and support the police and can these DEI programs and invest in the police resources that need to come in and strong arm these people that are making it bad for everybody else. And it's not being done. And that problem really starts with the people not getting in and voting to get these people that are running the cities to shit out of there.
Well, and the fact that in a lot of cases it's Democratic legislatures in the cities that are not doing as good of a job as conservative state governments. I mean, the state of Georgia, our state's is great on a state basis, but City of Atlanta's a fucking wreck. City of Atlanta's always Democrat run, and our state is conservative run. I'm starting to see more and more that's the case. I didn't used to feel like that was the case, but I'm starting to see more and more the problem is Democratic leadership in a large scale.
And the people that are living in these cities are complaining about it. They're paying the price for it. And then you get all these gun restrictions on people. You take the guns away from the good guys and the good people that would be able to put the bad people in place. And it's just mayhem. And it's not fair to other people like myself that want to be tourists in these areas. And then you got to say to yourself, I don't know the city. What the good part is, the bad part is. Now I gotta do a whole Google research and see what I can find on the internet and what time's not a good time. And, it's crazy. You come to Florida, you don't have to think about that. You come over here in Fort Lauderdale, and all you're thinking about is where you're getting dinner, what time you're going to the beach with your family, what things you're gonna do. Like, you don't have to think about crime when you're here.
You have to think about how sweaty your fucking armpits are, dude. I swear to God, Miami's so fucking hot that I had body parts rubbing on other body parts I didn't even know I owned. It's so hot.
There is a definite adjustment to that.
Yeah. No, but you're right. I mean, Florida, everybody makes fun of Florida, but the reality is that Florida on itself, on its own merit, kind of functions independently pretty freaking well,
Yeah, not having to pay state tax. Everything's, we do have, just like a lot of places, a little bit of a housing crisis situation. We're going down with pricing going sky high, all that. And there's that big house insurance issue with the roofs and the hurricanes and everything. But outside of that, everything's pretty nice. Transportation systems are good. Everything flows the way that it needs to, and culture's great. It's just a good time in Florida. But it would be nice to get out to a lot of these cities, and I go to New York a lot. And when I'm in the city, every time I go back home, because I'm from New York, and I go into the city, and I'm just like, damn, this really sucks. Like, people are smoking weed in the streets, literally shooting up in the streets. And I don't even live in it. I'm in just a week term or weekend, and I'm seeing it in these short spurts of time. But these people live around it every day. These kids walk to school, and they walk past this stuff, and they grow up seeing this stuff.
So, welcome back to another exciting episode of Roger Mayhem's Pink Taco Podcast. Gregory, thank you for being a guest on RogerMayhem.com. Mike Moon, you're the best. The Habitat for Humanity story was awesome. I wonder what those houses like, what kind of woodwork went into them. I wonder if anything fancy was ever done on any of them.
I never went into one of them, but I can tell you they're twice the size of the ones that all the other people had to pay for outright.
Interesting. It's kind of amazing how once you throw a house together, it ain't going away. It's always got its.
And I always wonder, like, can they sell the fucking thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't live there anymore. I mean, I moved out of there a long time ago. So I wonder, like, if I went back now, how many of those are actually the original Habitat for Humanity people, or how many of those Habitat for Humanity sold those fuckers, with climbing real estate the way it is, for twice as much as it was worth when they already had it for free. Poor and have a lot of kids? Like, that's horrible.
Yeah, let alone also all the redevelopment. I mean, I'm sure they fucking destroyed a lot of those piece of shit houses and built big houses because the land was worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Seattle real estate market is crazy. Every major city's real estate market is just crazy. I mean,
this was actually in Snoqualmie, but I mean, it's not in Seattle proper, but east of Seattle, but still.
Yeah.
Growing like crazy.
I mean, there's people out there making $400,000 a year, and they can expect that income, for many years to come. But imagine coming out of like med school with like $300,000 in debt, then buying a condo for $550,000. I mean, there are people out there working with maybe earning $200,000 to $400,000 a year, but they've accumulated like $1 million worth of debt. But if the federal government shuts down the spending, they're not going to be able to service their own debt. So this whole system, this whole fiat currency system, is such a crazy human social experiment, and the most obnoxious thing about it is the flow of that money tends to go to the top 1%, which is really annoying because no matter how hard you work, the system is engineered to continue the flow of that money really to a certain majority. Yeah. And it's even the billionaires, though, like they lose their rankings too. So the tide always, changes even for these people. But there's some people that are.
Well, that's why there's increasingly no middle class. There really is just the people that are comfortable and the people that remain uncomfortable. There is no comfortable but not rich anymore. You're either rich. The average amount, I was thinking about it. Think about how much what does a household have to make right now, whether you rent or own, to have 2 kids and a dog? Average, $100,000 a year? It's a lot of fucking money. I mean, that used to be like a goal, was 6-figure. Now it's like that's what you need between 2 people.
Yeah, I don't have kids, so there's all kinds of bills and things that I can avoid, basically. I mean, you never know until you have a kid. I mean, just a doctor's visit can bankrupt people.
It's tough. Well, when you talk about college and stuff, it's definitely hard at $100,000. I mean, the thing about Georgia that's awesome is we get free. If our kids get 3-4 above in high school, the state lottery pays for free in-state college for everybody. And 3-4 is easy to get. So my kids both have both 4.0s, so I get free college for them in-state. That's amazing. I mean, I have twins. That's like unbelievable. Like I feel so lucky to live in a state that does that.
Can they go? So they go. Oh, go ahead, Greg.
I have 3 boys, 2 dogs, and I think down here to live nice, not like on top, but just at least comfortably. I think that's really pushing on the combined household income of more like 130.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What were you saying, Doug?
I was just saying that, I mean, my uncle was a professor at University of Georgia, and my cousins went there, and I played baseball there in the summer. And yeah, Georgia's a great state. It really is. People love that state.
Yeah, I mean, UGA is so hard to get into now because I think it's because so many people have free college, and that's the most popular college. So if you have free college in state, 99% of everybody's going to apply for UGA if they can. So UGA this year, it's getting increasingly hard to get in there. But my kids, my daughter had a 4.4 in high school, graduate. My son graduated at 4.0. They both got 1,200 on the SATs, which is a little low. And they weren't even close to getting into Georgia. Georgia had 56,000 applicants for freshman year. They took 14,000. Their average acceptance was a 1460 SAT with a 4.4 grade point average, which is So what's happened in Georgia, which is interesting, is you can go to any state college for free. Kennesaw State University, which is in the boroughs, is increasingly a really nice school. They're getting all of the what would have been UGA quality A students who can't get an UGA, so are going to Kennesaw State for 1 year at least, and then transferring to UGA because then it's a little easier to get in. But UGA now is getting a ton of applicants, and they're building up, and it's becoming a really nice state school. So it's kind of cool to see like how UGA's exclusivity is benefiting the next best thing, which is increasingly Kennesaw State University.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no electrical. I mean, I wish we lived longer so we could all become smarter. But unfortunately, you know, see, Clown House should be like the future of education, because to pay all these teachers to basically just do babysitting and to pay for all the facilities management to house all the babies and the babysitters is insane. I mean, the commute should have been ended 20 years ago. Like, digital communication makes transportation irrelevant. It makes really geographic proximity irrelevant. So cost savings in terms of like addressing the debt have to be done through communication cost savings and eliminating the largest expenses, which is our administrative and facility expenses in terms of education. So I don't know, you know, like why the internet didn't revolutionize government. It revolutionized and decentralized major forms of business, but it didn't decentralize government. And you know, the education is essentially government because taxpayers pay for this shit. So the internet can liberate us. I just look forward to see, part of it is like a compliance issue and then setting up the proper framework and platforms, really. But I mean, Facebook should technically be providing education for the, I mean, like Khan Academy type of shit, you know, like all these kids and parents who are such brand whores and want their child to go to Harvard or Yale so they can get a good, you know, education and get that right network. They fail to realize that just because you got the network and you went to a brand school, it doesn't make you fucking smart. And it doesn't mean you're going to innovate anything. I mean, what do they want their kids to be? Like just cogs in some kind of mindless wheel that actually doesn't create or generate anything new or interesting? I mean, that's not innovation. And so, I mean, like, if we really want to innovate, maybe like using the internet for education, cost savings is like the way to get there faster, because we are talking about like a hive mind of intelligence.
Well, there's no question that education is the solution to bettering our country. Investing whatever we can, whatever riches we have into kids. There's no question about it, because we all lie. And like, they're the future. Like, that's really our biggest problem. It's our biggest reason. It's the reason that Asians do so well when they move here, because they value education. It's the reason Indians do so well when they move here, because they value education. Nigerians, they value education. That's it. All the cultures that value education do really well in America.
Yeah, I went out on a date with this Indian girl recently, and she has a master's degree in finance and some other science from university like UGA or some school in Georgia. And you can see how she is essentially like the brain of all the white people who don't have that education. Like, she's the one who is able to do all the calculations and create the infographics, you know, and create the communication pieces that they're using. So, I mean,
it's important to remember, they're not inherently smarter than us. It has nothing to do with it. Like, I don't know why we can't question why Indian people are so successful and other minorities like Asians are so successful. Why we don't actually look at it and pay attention to the reasons. It's not a genetic thing, so what the fuck is it?
It's their education.
If I was a black person, that's all I'd have to do. That's all I'd have to do is look at that and go, oh, It's education. Instead of hating on it.
But see, it's more. It's not just. See, education is a program, meaning that they avoided all the bad programs and got the good programs, the ones that actually help them, become intellectually superior and intelligent to where they actually know complex math equations, names, sciences. I mean, there's so much information that you can feed a child that our children are essentially just culturally indoctrinated. The whole education system is not an education system. It's just a jobs welfare program, for these teachers.
And they're doing it for one generation. They're doing it one generation. Asians come here with no money and end up, sending their kids to college without loans, giving their kids new cars when they turn 16. Like, that's a regular thing, right? So it's education, and it's also hard work. They work 6-7 days a week. And they don't complain about it.
Yeah, because when you come from a third world country and you realize that, like, this is, I mean, it is always like a compare and contrast thing where it's like, I'm going to work my ass off because I just came out of a shitty village where we don't even have a library. Like, I have,
I work my ass off because I just came from a place where I worked my ass off anyway, but I got nothing out of it.
Exactly.
I work my ass off, I get it all out of it.
Yeah. I mean, what they let happen at the border is so fucking criminal. Just flooding, the country with aliens who, and then distributing them. Like, how the
the wrong aliens. That's the thing, yeah. Right? It's not immigrants. It's the quality of the immigrants.
It's Democrats, future voters.
Where it comes from, but not necessarily.
It's political strategy 101. I mean, it is a Democrat. That the Democrats, like, they really, like, the fact that Trump even won. I mean, the system is always kind of engineered to course correct, but the fact that it has to course correct for conditions like that is so egregious that, like, they're talking about bringing up Mayorkas on traitorship charges and shit like that. I mean, they have to, like, as a historical reminder that this cannot happen and will never happen again. And if it does, you're going to jail like Mayorkas. I mean, there has to be, for crimes demand punishments. I mean, these are real crimes, and it's the weirdest thing that they would use the Border Patrol to essentially capture and release and even transport and distribute, and then flood American cities. Like Mayor Adams and Lori Lightfoot, Brandon John, like, all these mayors dealt with this shit, and they spent the taxpayers' money. But there was no resistance to it, no real organized resistance, and a lot of it is just because of communication. People don't have, distributed radios to sit there and organize and to resist or fight back or protest or communicate resistance. But X and even this platform has been a big organizing tool in many ways, but it still seems to be significantly insufficient to creating any real change or concern. It's like most people are just watching Netflix, Paramount, doom scrolling on TikTok. And so there's like a whole participation problem that just nobody's participating. Nobody. It's like 0.001% of people participate. Nobody participates in politics or in social,
Well, we all participate with opinions.
On this app we do.
They're virtually equal. So when all you have is opinions and all opinions are equal, it just spins in circles.
That's true.
It'd be different if we didn't have that mentality. It'd be different if we recognized intelligent people, if we recognized people who made sense, if we could evaluate and use critical thinking to judge opinions. Like, if we all had the capability to do that individually, then we could rally around great ideas, and we could allow somebody. I mean, I think you have great ideas. We could allow somebody like that to speak for us, and then we could build on that idea instead of just battling with opinions back and forth, and then increasingly demanding Google proof of our opinions. It's like a big, giant, retarded fucking circle. And until we start admitting that not all opinions are equal, and until we start respecting authorities of people who have wisdom and experience in their chosen fields and crafts, until we get back to giving the benefit of the doubt to experts on things, we're just going to get dumber and dumber and dumber.
Maybe the solution could be to, like, create a 51st state or even like 10 new states where states give up seed territory to the formation of like an America 2.0, and that new country birthed within the country is outside of the regulations of the U.S. government, meaning that it's a whole new constitution and it's an economic liberty zone within the protection and security buffer of our superstate, now known as the Democrat Republican clown debt, superstate. So, like, I think we have to prepare in a way to create a new state prior to the collapse of the old state. I mean, we have to like essentially preserve, I think, the legacy, because that's what's happening. Is the legacy is being deleted. I mean, the Constitution is not known. The papers of Jefferson, like nothing's known.
That's kind of what's happening, though. Is that states are politically separating themselves. I mean, Florida and Texas are the two biggest examples, but there are states, and Georgia to some extent as well, there are states that politically are doing better than other states. Georgia has a state surplus. We got a refund on our state taxes this year.
Wow.
Yeah, there are states that are politically running and operating very well who are increasingly just turning into themselves and managing themselves and not requiring the federal government to do as much for them. They have no choice.
But the federal government always supersedes it though through taxing authority, federal, IRS. Like you can't escape. Everyone's got to file. All roads lead to Rome. I mean, it all goes back to Washington D.C. being the primary source of all of our problems. Chairman Powell is technically a president. He is the president of the Federal Reserve, meaning that like that is a private Congress of.
He did really good though.
Huh?
What are you saying, Greg?
With the getting away from the Constitution aspect, and each generation, you can see how things are getting faded, and people are, the way it changes crazy, because growing up when you're a younger kid, you don't really realize how each generation kind of moves forward with its own thing and leaves back part of that last generation. And, when you look at like American patriotism and how far it's gotten from the World War II era, and now, it's fighting with people who hate America inside of America. It's crazy. And the Constitution, too. It's just so far off from where we were that I've been looking into this thing about democracy versus a constitutional republic and reading a little bit more into that. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Well, the democracies always, they all become fascist no matter what. Like, it's given. And so, so we're not really a democracy anyway, obviously. We're obviously not capitalistic either. We're not a capitalist society either because, no, we're capitalists. We're not, what is it? No, I guess because the government interferes too much with the businesses, where I'm going with that. So,
gossiping. Fucking like the fuck I said, bitch. Now mute up, bitch. And if you gon' eat my dick up, no teeth. No teeth. That's what's wrong with these niggas. They want to answer like bad bitches. She didn't ask you, bitch. Me and her was having a dialogue, and you try to rush in because your pussy hole was clapping so much.
Man's pink taco.
However, you want to answer like a bad bitch. So one mic on you, bad bitch. One mic on you, bad bitch. One mic on you, bad bitch. Like the fuck I said. That's what's wrong with you DL musty ass niggas. Y'all always want to be a part of some gay shit, bitch. Now all of a sudden when you get one mic on you, bitch, you don't want to take dick. That's the problem. Now you taking dick, bitch. Now you taking dick, bitch. So one mic on you, one dick in you, bitch. One dick in you. One dick in that bitch.
Okay, this is the Roger Mayhem Pink Taco After Party.
good, right? In James, it talks about the power of the tongue, right? And you know this, right? And you know good and well that if you're trying to build somebody up, right? And this is why this whole idea about personal relationship, well, there ain't no personal, it's caca. It's garbage, right? God works with us individually because He knows some of us are going to get His word quickly. Some of us are going to.
Somebody kicked me. Roger Mayhem's Pink Taco. Yo, I got kicked from that from my Doge account. Somebody kicked me. Um, so let me just read you what Thomas Massey is posting on his X account right now. He wrote.
You know James Carville?
Yeah. He wrote, I usually don't talk about private conversations in our GOP meetings, but the rumors are true. President Trump said that although I have similar hair to Rand Paul, he thinks mine is better. Republicans going to bat for tax deductions that will primarily benefit limousine liberals in blue states. This carve out for affluent people in states like New York and California will increase the deficit substantially, and there was a reversal of Trump's first-term tax policy. Monday, on news of the triple B 30-year U.S. Treasuries rose 5%, 10-year Treasuries rose to 4.52%. That's the price we pay to finance the national debt when old notes mature. We're approaching 1.5 trillion of annual interest payments, over 4,000 per U.S. citizen. Perspective: the part of the big beautiful bill that renews the TCJA tax cuts will benefit each family on average by $1,600, but the policies changed or left in place by the triple B will be obligate each family of 4 to 16,000 of interest payments on behalf of the federal government. So, I mean, it's that kind of analysis that people need to hear. Otherwise, they don't understand that it's all lies and misdirection. Hi, Danny.
Hello?
Welcome to the Roger Mayhem Pink Taco After Party.
What the fuck is going on? Why do I feel like Clubhouse was made to troll me and me only?
Are you kidding me? Everything on this app is a troll. It's all spam. You're spam too.
Well, you know, I saw a conspiracy blaming the Jews for the Big Bang Theory. They were like, the Jews are the reason we're here.
That's a good one. See, you could be a stand-up comic. You just gotta have all that shit memorized so you don't wander. It's all gotta be, great material.
Yeah, no, they blamed Ein Sof on the Jews.
You're killing it, Danny. You're killing it. When are you headlining? That's killer material.
Funny. Like, it's just like, you can find anything on the internet though. Like, yeah, you can.
What up,
You can
Joe
find whatever
B?
you want.
Joe B, I went to that website you mentioned the other day. I was looking at it. I didn't see your photo on the team, and you said it was your business. I was like, holy shit, this is a big business.
I think she left. But she's probably still listening.
Well, what are you doing the rest of the day? Because I'm about to pop out of here. It's been a fun morning of what did this person say in the chat? There was an attempt. Let's see what this is. Oh shit! I blocked that person by accident.
Oh, is this on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube right now.
Obviously.
Oh, here we go.
What is habeas corpus? Well, habeas corpus is a constitutional right that the president has to be able to remove people from this country and suspend their right to.
Let me stop you, ma'am.
Suspend their
Habeas
right
corpus. Excuse me. That's incorrect.
President
habeas
Lincoln
corpus.
Used it.
Excuse me. Habeas corpus is the legal principle that requires that the government provide a public reason for detaining and imprisoning people. If not for that protection, the government could simply arrest people, including American citizens, and
There was an attempt. Oh, that was good, Culber. That was a good one. We know she's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but everybody is really just content creators, digital video
I
creators.
feel like I am so smart and so dumb at the same time. It's like someone said I was too smart for my own good.
Maybe, but are you going to create anything today? Is this your creation, just coming into my rooms? Like, is that the only thing you really create?
What was that sound?
A YouTube video.
How many watchers you got?
0.
Oh.
But that's not what's important. What's important is the digital footprint.
Yeah, you're capturing a lot of shit. You guys got a lot of shit on me.
Yeah, but it's all comedy, so you don't have to worry about it.
It's not all comedy.
It's not?
But I hope it could help the world. You know, I really do love every single person in it. And we're all born as, like, babies, and, like, babies deserve all the love.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a baby's, like, born bad?
No, of course not. It's born absolutely pure and innocent.
Yeah, I agree. But some religions believe you're, like, born, like, bad.
No. Oh, yeah. Like original sin?
Yeah, which is hard to understand.
Yeah, there are some really stupid people out there that use scripture to essentially avoid reality, and they're not part of reality. They can't even they what they do is, even though it's right in front of their face, is they'll just tell you the opposite, and then you're like, damn, you're stupid. I'm done. Again, that's why it's all spam. All communication is just spam or projection or hypnosis.
But it's here to learn from?
Yeah, we learn from communication.
I saw something that said the opposite, and I think I lost it, and it, like, came up, and it was saying something about how communication is confusing.
Well,
Maybe it'll come up again, because it's listening.
Have you said Shema yet today?
No, I'll do it now.
Do it. I knew it. I could detect it. I could smell it on your breath. Shall we do a little Shema?
Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Wow, that sounded like AI almost. Damn. See, you're gonna be my most valuable asset in my campaign.
And then my mom would say, like, "Hear our Lord. The Lord our God. The Lord is one." Is that it?
You hit the nail on the head.
For me, once I lost my hope, I lost my faith. I was hoping for things to work out, whether it be career, school, relationship.
Welcome back to the Roger Mayhem Pink Taco After Party. Let us delight your ears with a little Shema. Shema.
לאדוני אלוהינו הרחמים והסליחות לאדוני אלוהינו הרחמים והסליחות אל נא תשת עלינו חטאת חטאנו צורנו סלח לנו יוצרנו סלח לנו יוצרנו שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד שמע ישראל אדוני אחד
Amazing conversation. Comedian, have you ever
Go
gotten...
to johnkitover.com.
Yeah, John.
He earns
have
me
you ever
this.
gotten- Have you ever gotten your butthole licked?
Have I ever gotten in my butthole leaked?
Has anybody ever licked your butthole?
Oh, sure, I've had a beautiful woman lick my arse, but then she was dead to me.
Fucking shit.
Obsessed with men. I told you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had a friend tell me once. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's not. You never really thought about
A
it.
friend of mine, this story.
What kind of a person talks about a woman licking his arse? I don't know. Usually a very depraved, disgusting, low moral, low
What
IQ
kind of
person.
guy comes on this app and talks about fucking a tranny with a fake pussy?
I don't know. Who talks about people who talk about fucking trannies? Like, what kind of people are that? Because that's even more pathetic than the person who tried to fuck a tranny.
Wow. This guy living like the complete model of a life.
Are you projecting? I mean, you sleep with a fucking
Are
dog.
you happy? Are you happy?
You sit here and talk about the Jews for years. I've never heard you talk about a girl you've ever taken out on a fucking date. Ooh, I got a government contract. Ooh. You know, T-Robs, you're the fucking projection. You're the fucking spam. You're the fucking low IQ hypnotist, wasting your fucking time, stroking yourself, as if anybody here even really cares about you or likes you. You're wasting your fucking time. Get yourself a fucking girlfriend. Get yourself a fucking life. Do something with yourself, Dr. T-Robs. Stop talking about the fucking Jews. It's pathetic. You're more pathetic than the Jews you're talking about. If all you do is talk about a certain group of people all the time, doesn't that make you more fucking pathetic than the people you're even criticizing? Go back to your fucking mother and take her to the old county fair, the Scarsborough Fair, you fucking racist Northern Irish little cook.
That's right. Obsessed with me.
You should have saved your $10 on johnkitover.com and bought yourself a fucking shepherd's pie.
Oh, do you not
Or your
know-
dog another can of dog food.
Who owns johnkitover.com?
I don't give a fuck who owns me name on the internet. Because you don't own me, bitch. I own you. And the moment you bought me fucking domain name, you were dead to me.
Call me daddy one time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the biggest fucking loser on Clownhouse next to Dr. Don Diego, who's been sentenced to 5 years probation for his Bitcoin laundromat operation scam.
That's right.
He got a plea deal.
Just let it happen.
You hear how he whispers? He's the Jew whisperer, this T-Robs. I'm the fucking Jew whisperer. My name is T-Robs.
Why is everyone always fighting with you?
Because they're obsessed with you.
Because he's a Jew whisperer. And everything comes down to the Jews manipulating. I fucking own you. I fucking own you. Oh, go to johnkitover.com, trobsucks.com. Go to trobsucks.com and get ready to get your arse licked. Go to trobsucks.com and get your arse licked. And you'll be dead to you finally.
Does that domain even exist?
Absolutely, it fucking exists. It's a waste of your fucking money.
Do not go to johnkitover.com.
Tearupsocks.com.
T-Robs is a pederast.com. He likes to fuck little girls. He's a fucking pederast. And he fucks his dog, Bella. He named his dog after Adolf Hitler's dog.
Booty.com, featuring Isa.
That's
Plunder
right.
that booty if you're lucky enough. Cough up the cash and plunder the booty of Isa. Yes, plunderbooty.com.
I went to Junkie Tower. It's Squares for Palestine.
No one.
It's spicy.
You really bought JohnKitover.com.
That's right.
Deborah Tucker Bancroft wrote in the chat, no one likes Tim. He's a low IQ racist incel pederast. He belongs in jail or in the psych ward, not on Clownhouse. Wow, Deborah Bancroft really likes you, Dr. T-Robs. It's impressive.
That's amazing. Everybody loves
Thank
me.
God.
They're
Wait,
obsessed.
my crazy. Did you say Laura Croft loves something?
Deborah Tucker
Booty
Bancroft.
Raider. You're talking about Booty Raider.
Go to happenspears.com. Just FYI, do not go to happenspears.com.
Why are you mentioning John Kitover of all people? What the hell?
Yeah, here he is on a new account. Well, Dr. T-Robs, you don't have a party hat anymore.
That's amazing. Don't go to hamptonspears.com either.
Like, it fucking matters.
You see it even here? She's like quiet. She's sitting here going, you guys are all crazy.
She's at the gym. She's working out,
Bro,
studying
you literally-
Quran.
You wouldn't make that statement.
Oh, you don't think? No, she said, I want to make that statement. She probably thinks you're crazy.
Amazing, bro. I'm the most sane
Amazing.
person that's
Are
fucking
we
around.
talking? Somebody say something to me.
Oh yeah, I said. I was wondering if you were here, Bernice. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, you're probably sitting here going, these people are fucking nuts.
If only you knew,
See,
brother.
she's laughing.
If only you
See,
knew.
Anderson Cooper.
What up? I'm going to eliminate that spam from my life. You know, Zach, I've updated my model to all communication is hypnosis, spam, and projection. And as long as you remember that it's always spam, or always projection, or always hypnosis, you'll be free from wasting your time with these people because they're just spamming. It's just human spam. I am also spam. But the point is, some spam is better than other spam. Huh?
No, I was just saying, yes, I appreciate, I think you have been a very good influence on me, and I'm glad to know you, and I think you have a lot of wisdom. Oh, man, I just saw wow. Oh, this raven is eating a mouse actively. He's holding a mouse. He's flying away. Wow, that's amazing. I just saw it. Did you see? He saw it. That guy also saw the raven eating the mouse. And you haven't, what I was going to say is you haven't freed me from Clubhouse. I haven't been able to free myself with the help of your wisdom, but at least you have helped me to understand what it is.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate you for that. So I still go into these rooms because this part of me, like, appreciates listening to just babbling human voice. Like, it's like a channel of music. I just like
it is,
yeah.
It is.
So that's like, sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I listen to babbling nonsense like Issa and Randy talking about bullshit. But I am aware that it is, all communication is spam, hypnosis, and projection, which results in a dopamine hit for you, the listener, which you should be aware of.
Yeah. And then there's alternatives to that dopamine. So that's the thing is, it shouldn't even be a balance. It should be like an 80-20 rule where for every 20% of spam you hear here, you should create 80%, you should have an 80% spam creation outside of here. So like I've been recording Tao Te Ching. I'm about to finish up the book today. But I read it from cover to cover across like 20 different cell phones.
That's great. Have you seen my new videos? You have inspired me in that way too, to continue creating videos.
No, I mean just the ones that I saw. But yeah, I mean videos are the way to go. It's because it's spam, hypnosis, projection, and you control it.
I got like 4,000 views on one video at 250 hearts.
Nice. See, that's your content is actually what the algorithm would love to show people because it's feel good, intelligent, content instead of the trash that people create and spam it with. It is all about creating high value content, which is good spam.
Right. I mean, I'm spamming them when I'm like, here's another, there's a lot of nature spam or flower spam or cooking spam. I made a video about making pickles one time that I was pretty proud of. That was like, I'm making some pickles. And yeah, you're like scrolling through, you're like, cool, you spend 10 seconds on this guy's pickle video. You're like, all right, cool. Click, heart, boom, moving on. Next guy, bald guy reading the Tao Te Ching. Okay, click, moving on. That's how it goes.
Everybody loves making fun of the bald head. And also, as you said, if you just put a hat on, eventually somebody will say something about your hat. So
right, nice hat.
We respond to what we see, yeah. And so thus, I mean, now we have the ability to actually create. So this is like the golden age of film in a way. I mean, this is like 1920 all over again. But the scariest thing is you realize all these Congress people and senators and every other politician in the whole country, they're just digital content creators. That's all they are. They're not leaders. They're not transparent. They only answer to special interest. They want to lie and gaslight you. And thus, they're just creating spam.
I heard that AOC is the new leader of the Democrat Party. Do you think maybe AOC is going to run for president?
Maybe, but that's all spam. It's like when you say, we're going to run for president and you don't win, that's like saying, hey, I'm going to create a bunch of spam and not have any results. It's the person who wins with their spam that, that's the thing is Hillary Clinton lost in the beginning against Trump because she didn't create any effective content. Trump was just demolishing her day after day after day in the content spam. So that's why we got Trump, and that's why we got him another time. I mean, the man understands how to spam. He is a spam generator par excellence. No one generates spam and comedy like him. He says the most irascible, funny things and funny. He's basically like Jerry Seinfeld. Technically it's a show about nothing, and he just like makes funny, irreverent conversation, and has spammed his way into creating one of the largest national deficits in human history. Get with the program.
He's almost more like Larry. And that's funny because Larry hates Trump, but I think he's Larry in like a nihilistic way where like if Larry were president, I think he would behave like Trump, and he would be presented with something and just make like some funny quip and be like, well, that guy's kind of fat anyway. It's like that would be his entire presidency.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyways, yeah, I am headed to the gym shortly, and then I have to come back and do some work. And but it's like backbreaking work. I'm gonna start painting, and it's like fucking painting is so toxic and gets such a mess and so much, and it's like physically exhausting. But maybe not so much this time because I have a roller on a stick, as opposed to just like the hand rollers, and like when you have to hand roll.
Oh, the extender roller. I feel like I was talking to you like a year or two ago, and we were painting actually at the same time, because I remember painting and talking to you about painting.
Yeah. So that's my plans for today, and then I have to send out some letters of appeal. And I have some other shit to do, but today's my big day. I got to get a lot of shit done. So this morning was even like, should I even talk this morning? But I don't know. I went for it.
Should I waste a few hours on Clubhouse in the morning? I don't know. Maybe that would be a waste of time. No, I'm going to do it anyway.
See, Issa is pathetic. Like, Issa is like the girl where if you went out on a date with her and you actually listened to everything she ever said on Clown House prior to going out on the date, you'd be like, is I don't know. It's just people are not spending their communication time effectively. You only have so much time in your life to communicate. So when I choose the Tao Te Ching or Tanya or the Bible or any fucking 1,000 books versus choosing this spam, it's always the better option. It's smarter. It improves my life. I improve myself and I improve the world. Listening to other people generate their spam here does not improve me, and it does not improve the world. And I feel like this is the microcosm of the macrocosm where we have a failure to communicate at the federal level, at the state level, and nobody's talking to each other or having any type of intelligent conversation or transparent conversation. It's all just spam. You know, it's T-Rob's whispering about the Jews. And so it's a huge, it's a malignant tumor is really what it is. And so I've been pretty good in excising it from my diet. And it's all about your diet. You're a cup, and what you put in it matters. If you want to overflow with brilliance and abundance, don't come here. There's none of that here unless you create it yourself. I am complete.
That's good. Going to the gym is good. Writing an appeal is good. I went to the gym earlier. I've been trying to be consistent with the gym. I'm not always consistent, but I've been consistent this week at least, and last week. And I'm going to teach a driving lesson. Teach the people how to drive. Even though nobody knows how to drive, I'm teaching an army of new drivers who are good drivers, and I'm improving society by improving the drivers on the road, because everybody drives every day, and how frustrating is it when you see a shitty driver? So I'm making the whole world, basically, one by one, into a better driver. I am complete.
marches? Holy shit. Crazy. Like, your sister has a transgender 5-year-old. Like, okay, that makes sense then.
You miss Shlomi. He was here just a little while ago.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
You keep missing him, but he pops in. Maybe he'll come back.
And then he'll be like, who are you?
No, I just said he's missing you. I said you keep missing each other. I said I told you to come back. But I said I'm not taking full credit.
They kicked me.
No.
No one has a beef with a Vasily.
But you can't stop talking about it. You can't stop talking about it. I don't even know if I've said the word. I'm going to say it now, but I don't even know if I've said the word Jews. Amazing. Have I said the word Jews?
Do you guys think? Hold on, one question. This is for a man question. If I weigh something like a piece of meat, but it is frozen, will it weigh more than if it's unfrozen, or will it weigh the same?
Weigh the same.
It will possibly weigh
more
less.
when it's frozen.
It will release water that is frozen as you defrost it, so the water will seep out and it will weigh less.
But when I froze it, when I froze it, when I froze it, it was.
I'll go to the back.
I mean, like I can add in water.
Do you weigh it more in the winter than in the summer?
It will dry out. Most refrigerators have defrosting mechanisms, which is like it has a dehydrating effect, so it will dry out.
My clothes are tighter in the summer because when it's hot, your body expands.
There's moisture in the air. Yes. Okay.
But do
your
you weigh
rings,
more?
like also in winter, your rings fall in winter, but in summer they fit.
That's amazing. It's not, but here's the thing. While it might weigh less, it's not going to be enough to matter on some cooking time or something relevant. It's not going to make a difference.
No, I was just curious. I just wanted to know what was the size of this piece of meat that I have, but it's 250 grams. But yeah, I mean,
you can still cook it as if it's just treat it as if it's still 250 grams.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just curious. Thank you so much. You can go on with your find.
Why would you not ask a woman, since this is a cooking thing?
Because it's a measuring thing.
Amazing. Like if it was a man thing, I'd expect it to be like, do batteries weigh more when they're charged? Not meat in the kitchen.
No, but this is a weight thing, so I needed a man's perspective.
Oh, the comedian's back. Hello, how are you?
Comedian, why do you think? Can you answer this to me, Edmund? Why do you think that people fight so much with Tim?
Because he's like a hillbilly, white trash, redneck scumbag from Northern Ireland. This is what he is. He's a fucking piece of shit loser, and he's a neurotic schmuck.
Whether he knows them or not, they end up fighting with him.
But you walk right past homeless people in the street and you don't even mention it, and they're like trash and hillbillies and whatever.
It's his fucking personality. He doesn't stop rambling. It's leftover rambling. The guy doesn't say anything intelligent. He's a spammer. He's an Irish fucking spammer. He projects. He hypnotizes bullshit. He's a stupid fuck. He's a fucking spammer, not scammer. Spammer.
He's just jealous. I own your domain name, nigger. I own you.
Listen, I gave up all my domain names because I gotta say it's totally irrelevant and stupid. There's no point to even paying for a domain name now. It's all just platform based.
You don't know how to make money from a domain name.
Boo! You're not gonna make any money from johnkitover.com, and I don't care about the brand name recognition or control. It doesn't fucking matter, mate. What matters is my fucking brain, my fucking house, my fucking pocketbook, my fucking life. Not some fucking domain name to fucking GoDaddy, mate. Sorry, friend. I've given it up, and now you own my garbage, so fuck off.
Oh, it's your garbage. Bro, you spent years on your website. I can go into archive.org and I can see the old versions of your website. Bro, you were obsessed with your little blog. You put years of
Obsessed with
effort
me.
into that fucking blog.
It's all spam. That's what I've come to realize is even if I'm collating all this shit, it's all just fucking spam. Listen, when you get fucking married and some fucking woman in this world, if she tolerates you, she's a fucking saint. She's got to be a fucking saint.
She is a saint.
She's an angel, actually, I will admit. Yeah. That's right.
His mother is also a saint.
I agree. My mother said 93 archives on archive.org, your website. Amazing. All the way back to 2010, but primarily 2012. Let's go back to 2012. 10th of July. Okay? Let's go have a look at what 10th of July, johnkitover.com looks like. Purple Naked Ladies performed the internet by John Kitover. Jesus Christ, more info on the human known as JC by JK. Lip injections by John Kitover. Marxism no longer corresponds to reality, says man.
Is that actually, do you control that Instagram account?
No, I just redirected her to that account. Fuck, I don't have that much time in my life for this bullshit. Plumber tits. Life is lies, words can be truth. John Kitover. Do you know in Beverly Hills 10 years ago the city outlawed trash can picking? It is immoral to restrict poor people from picking through your trash, question mark. It doesn't smell right. If you're interested in homeless activism, please consider contributing dollars to don'tstopsmiling.com.
Tim, do you fight with your friends in real life like you fight with your friends at Clubhouse?
I typically don't argue with people. Amazing. John Kitover, homeless charity at johnkitover.com. Dude, you know what I'm going to do?
This is amazing because you are literally reading out my spam to me. And it's all lodged in my memory, but I forgot about all this
I'm
stuff.
going to set up emails, and I'm looking forward to the emails that arrive in the inbox. The catch-all domain at John Kitover.
One real question.
I'm going to get all of your emails,
One real question.
All of your emails.
Hold on.
Is there any recourse for anyone to claim legally their name back?
No, it's not. That's
from
not the way
someone
no.
that.
If it's not infringing a trademark, you can't do shit.
It's all pointless. I mean, you do realize you're just gonna get spammed
That's
with what spam I get spammed with. I mean, you're so fucking, you're so pathetic and so neurotic.
There's gonna be something interesting in there.
Bro, there's not gonna be anything interesting in there, bro.
That's it. Dude, I forgot about the emails, bro. So
oh, bro, your life is gonna get so much more exciting. The fucking dopamine you'll create for yourself. Oh, what a life you'll live. So exciting. Oh, don't do it, Tim Robs.
He went from fighting with Randy to fighting with Edmund and then to fighting with Daniel, and now he's back at Edmund.
I would hardly call this fighting. This is just typical conversation for T. Robs.
I tell you a secret. Know what you want. Don't be afraid to ask for it whenever the fuck you want it. John Kitover. Amazing, bro. That's life-changing philosophy. Life secret. John Kitover.
This is actually funny. I love this.
That's beautiful. I couldn't even make that up.
See, this is why I know. This is why I know that letting go of everything always works out to your advantage. I mean, this will only get better and better.
My empire on the avenue is growing so quickly. My ego on Facebook is quickly growing into a bigger ego.
What empire, dude?
Amazing.
What empire?
John, how many years you put it into this fucking thing?
It's all the spam that I look at. I just re-spam it. That's what it was.
Is he who is good and who does good. Total union. All evil will be revealed to the world to see. Total enlightenment. Total transcendental plane above the people. A higher mass. John Kitover. What is the meaning of Adam? That as a human you are not regenerate. You are not a DNA that is constantly unwrapping into greater entropy. The lie of thermodynamics, entropy, John Kitover. Amazing. Like, you get two gay guys licking each other's tongues like fucking weirdos. Why does your mind constantly want to play a trick on you? Question mark. JohnKitover.com. .com.cum. Amazing. Wisdom by John Kitover. Wisdom of the mountains. Wisdom of the oceans. Wisdom of the sky.
This is called John Kitover hypnosis.
Wisdom of the dogs. Wisdom of the nervous system. wisdom of the mind, wisdom of the belly, wisdom of the psyche, wisdom of the soul, wisdom of the spirit, wisdom of the union, wisdom of the republic, wisdom of the demon, wisdom of the devil, wisdom of God and the God, God and the God, wisdom of it, wisdom of the church, wisdom of friend, wisdom of the syndicate, wisdom of the media, wisdom of the veteran, wisdom of the westerner, wisdom of the Christian, wisdom of heaven or paradise, wisdom of the throne, wisdom of the political, wisdom of the understanding, wisdom of the exteriorization, that's a fucking word, wisdom of the being, wisdom of the other words, wisdom of the spinal column, which you forgot to put the L in, wisdom of the design and the pattern, wisdom of the central you, wisdom of the exterior you, wisdom of direction, wisdom of the material body, wisdom of the subtle body, wisdom of the formal body, wisdom of the material world, wisdom of form, wisdom of the appearance, wisdom of the objective observer, wisdom of the feeling, wisdom of the self, wisdom of the drunk, by John Kitover. Amazing.
That's a good one. That's a good John Kitover. That's a great John Kitover hypnosis projection spam.
Here's another one. I mostly think about killing myself and sex. Amazing philosophy. That's amazing. That's a special one right there.
That's a good one. That's a zinger.
Do you want me to copy that one?
Ping Jacob in here.
Who? Jacob?
I was in another room listening to him argue with these people, but he doesn't know who they are. But I know who they are.
Jacob?
Jacob? Yakov. Is it Yakov?
So yeah, what do you think? What do you think about the new Israeli operation happening in the Gaza?
Bro, you are an officer of the fucking military and you don't know how to spell preparation. This is amazing.
A lot of it is just speed typing.
Preparation, rapid execution. Amazing.
Preparation.
That's amazing. There is nothing miserable in America. There's nothing miserable in the world. Beware of the goody goodies. Beware of the hall monitor. Beware of the do-gooders. JohnKitover.com. A guy in West LA that lives in an RV with a huge metallic pyramids on the roof, and he rides around on a bike with a metallic pyramids on it. He told me today while he was picking through the trash, George Bush Sr. is the son of a Nazi spy. I told him that George Bush Jr. is the son of Joe's Dick Cheney. The son chose Dick Cheney because he is actually Darth Vader in disguise. He seemed like one. That one. Amazing. West LA RV man's source material. Amazing. Pro-liberty. What the fuck is it? Dear friends, family. Dear future friends and family, I want you to know this. That the mystery of life is not a question to be answered, but a reality to be experienced. A reality to be controlled. A reality to let flow with faith. A reality in which I am. JohnKitover.com.
Ooh, that's a good one.
John Kitover is making aliyah to Israel. I'm joining the IDF and I'm going to train for the end of the world in Israel. John Kitover. P.S. I'm just kidding you, fucking moron. Amazing. It's 5:27 a.m. and I'm up. I'm not tired. I'm only determined to change my situation in my life. I will dream the big dreams for the little dream the dreams. Oh, I fucking love it. And I'll still hear it use his PTR. Amazing. What do you think, John? Are you reliving old memories?
I am. This is actually fantastic. You're the first person I think who's ever even read any of it.
Who's ever looked at your fucking website? Oh, shit.
Now you fucking own it.
This is going to be the third time.
No, I passed the legacy on to you.
I had the most. It was a badass film, John Kitover.
The legacy is now yours.
You think like you're Donald Trump, but now just fucking tweets on people? Like, it's amazing. What was this? Was this on like Tumblr or something? What is this fucking website?
Tumblr, yeah.
I have no problem being the worst type of capitalist there is, the exploitation of the third world workers to extract fuels and minerals. What I have a problem with is being exploited by any type of capitalist. You shall see, I shall tell you a secret. If you dislike the cruel, cold, and repressive nature of capitalism, you must also dislike the human mind that causes herd mentality, slave morality, and the rationalization of one's brain to accept economic reality of unnecessary one-upmanship. JohnKitover.com. I love how you sign off with it's like JohnKitover.com. The kingdom of JohnKitover.com, it's like fucking Switzerland or Austria. Some photo. I dare say, rarely go to the best nuclear fat, for they are unable to even control their mouths, which there's controlled by their brain. See, the brain is the most powerful thing.
quite possibly in the universe. You must ask yourself, why am I talking to advice? Why am I taking advice from a fat fucker? Aren't fat fuckers in need of more help than me? Yes, joking. Oh, fuck, bro, you're a poet of our time. Amazing.
Well, it's all yours now, T-Robs. I'll give it all to you. Go to johnkitover.com and you can be part of the T-Robs John Kitover experience now live here on Clunhouse and on YouTube with T-Robs.
You tried to make your Tumblr look like Facebook or something really fucking hard. jkitover@gmail.com. Amazing. Is that still real?
No.
Is that still your cell phone number to this day that ends in 0175?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm on that phone right now.
That's amazing.
It's all yours, T-Rob. Take it and run with it. Do something with it.
Right.
It's all yours. You can sell it. You can license it. You can re-register it. You can give it. You can give it to Andrew Tate. You can give it to. What's that other guy's name?
Waste their lives waiting for free. Unfortunately, there is nothing free in this life, and if you don't offer free things, then you usually don't have much. Amazing. Listen, I tell you a secret. You need to know nothing. Nothing, even the simplest of things. It is all the people, all the objects, the everything other than self that causes you to do this and so. However, the third eye that rests in your mind, it is the it which you can use to accomplish your caps lock dreams and caps lock imagination to the fullest part of your natural and unnatural abilities. JohnKitover.com. Amazing.
This is amazing. So this is technically hey, what up, Matt?
You see, China is caught in a predicament. They don't want America to adopt their culture. Oh, what the fuck? Because if we did, we would refuse to keep serving them. Eventually, America will work
T-Robs
to
is
defeat
reading
the
my
minds
poetry
of
from
3
my
billion people in Asia.
deleted
Slave
Tumblr
morality,
account.
Fear what? Why do you keep spelling cum with C-U-N? But don't stop loving it.
Who's doing that?
T-Robs is reading my poetry from Tumblr.
Greed is essentially the surrounding aura of your savings grace, your soul, your immorality, your morality, your what the fuck? You can't even spell, bro. It's brutal.
And he has dog that.
Morality is the it. Oh, this is why. Okay, no, I get it now. Okay, so greed is essentially the surrounding aura of your saving grace, your soul, your immorality, your morality, your immorality. Immorality is a new word I'm coining. It is not a third eye. It is not a god. It is not a union. It is not a Tao. It is not everything. It is a immorality. This word, immorality, is defining characteristic of the new philosopher. If I should ever meet you and you know the password, immorality, then you should receive the right and proper gifts of a new philosopher. John Kitover.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Amazing. Did you go to China?
No, I've never been to China.
You just took a photo of the Great Wall. This is going to be the third time I reset my Windows Phone. Truthfully, I miss my old guy. He's posted the same shit. Amazing. How to be hot? Put your hands up in the air. Turn up the music by John Kitover.
How many does it show? Like the total number of posts? Is it over 10,000?
No, let's get to the bottom of it. I have no problem with being. Oh, yes, this is okay. I know what's happened there. I'm skipping like 10 pages. The more you love your friends, the more you love yourself. The more you love your enemies and those who hate you and seek your destruction, in brackets, which is all imaginary and nonsense anyway. You don't have to spell nonsense. Anyway, no one really hates you because a true man hates no one.
This guy is an AI chat bot.
Love you will experience. Nothing is miserable. No one is miserable. Therefore, love everyone. But don't waste your fucking time doing it, you fucking moron. There have been these really weird, creepy, and slimy type people outside my building for the last few weeks, always involved in some form of drama or another with neighbours or city workers. Today, I figured out who they were and what they were up to. No good, but nothing is miserable. JohnKitover.com. America doesn't even know who or what it is anymore. As a nation, we are completely lost and confused in all that it came. John Kitover. When you clean up a mess, you always say to yourself, when it is through, well, that was a lot easier than I thought. John Kitover.
This is funny.
Nothing is miserable, but I will say this. I hate antivirus software companies. Just as I hate the moral virus people are coming. I mean, they think that they are so smart. Your phone may have a virus. I wonder how much that little push notification I have made these marketers. I wonder how much that little push notification. You need to learn how to fucking speak, bro.
Are you projecting, T-Rubs?
If you desire to call it that, is thus and so. The harder I push, the faster I climb, the stronger I resist, the quicker I learn, the more diligently I pursue. You don't know how to spell pursue. The more decisively I explore.
This is
My
hilarious.
personal activities on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and other so-called realms of social media will soon come see you to an end. John Kitover. What fucking year was this? I have so much faith you see UM all over yourself, John Kitover. Do you know if these marketers don't like your comments, they can label them as spam? Question: what constitutes spam exactly? Does bad grammar, capital ER, excessive bad capital ERZ, grammars constitute spam? Does quotation hash little push notification constitute spam? Does passing thought count as spam? Spam usually means affiliate marketing. However, Facebook works with some of the largest affiliate market in the world, reaping hundreds upon millions of dollars in CPM and CPC advertising revenue from hundreds of thousands of advertisers working in e-commerce, affiliate marketing, lead generation, etc. ... The worst thing Mark Zuckerberg can do is create a department in Facebook devoted to compliance. Let the software do it, Mark. Give those trolls you employ some other job in your empire. But don't unleash the moral police on the Facebookers and call it community standards. Mark Zuckerberg, you are no moralist, sir. You know not even the origins of morality itself. Let liberty live forever. True liberty. Join me, brother. I show you. John Kitover.
Oh shit, this is so funny.
Oh shit. A hot woman who defriends you on Facebook are the defriends that hurt the most, because that's what I wanted to come to the most. John Kitover. Oh shit. I work from my dynasty. John Kitover. Cultivate your mastermind, John Kitover.
Dude, this is hilarious.
Fuck, you've said that one before. But what you were
Oh my gosh, this is a treasure trove. It's amazing how much a lot of this aligns with my thoughts even still today.
Yeah. Like a child, he simply couldn't resist writing all the time. However, is John Kitover spoiling himself for what is to come? I apologize to all my Facebook friends and former friends. I couldn't resist the temptation to put beautiful things on Facebook. But I assure you, I don't worry about it. And for what I have done,
retaliatory force. And in Israel, they hate.
Fuck you to everyone. To tell anyone and everything to go fuck themselves. For I am in the swing of it, of realizing that the great thing in life is not your own thing. That it comes from the flip of the experience, the other, not yourself. I thought you were going to say like flipping the finger or something. The fat man is right. Destroy America's education system every 50 years. It will come to us even more. What the fuck does that mean? The prophet or the saints know the following, that to accrue limitless power, divinity, and even immorality. Do you mean immortality? Yeah, it must be. Immortality. One must do very little. One must show men their holes and provide the solutions to fill their weak minds. This is at the root of all religions, at the root of obesity, at the root of drug addiction, this emptiness, this waiting around, this unknown to which causes its self-destructive behavior. Which can be you need to learn how to fucking speak. This which can be transformed, contained, controlled, influenced, submitted to, and dare I even say, imagine of the experience of the other, not yourself. All the people I've pissed off over the past 29 years, I want you to know this. I have no regrets. And in fact, I wish I was even speaking of my presentation. Even now, you probably wish I were not so vulgar, so regenerative. You mean degenerative. However, you fail to see the world in your own eye. You fail to see the reality surrounding your computer, cell, or tablet screen. You fail to recognize your true self, the one who looks back from you, the mirror at the top of the staircase. JohnKitover.com. This is some deep shit, bro. I declare I need not investors' money. I only need the will to power. Oh my, John Kitover. I declare there are more than just the following two thoughts, good and bad. There's the third thought, one that supersedes and even enhances good and evil, the will to power. John Kitover.
Oh my gosh.
This is beauty in motion right now. Whoever keeps calling me and playing music, I know this. Know this. I love you. John Kitover. The NewAge.com millionaire. The New Age media moguls. The New Age super affiliates. The New Age businessmen. The New Age feel-good speakers. These people are what we are aspiring to be, question mark. For what have I been born lower? For I have been born lower than that of an aristocrat, for whom the best part of themselves rests 6 feet under. And I must raise myself even above the regressive, the regenerative, what the fuck do you keep saying, the regenerative? And the filthy pawn scum, the mold, and the mildew of what you might call affiliate marketing. John Kitover. Why do you keep using this fucking word regenerative or regenerate?
I don't know, probably degenerative?
Yeah, you keep with an R-E on the front. Hey, fuck your ethnicity. Fuck your stupid ethnic parades. Fuck your stupid ethnic spirit. Fuck your stupid ethnic food. There's only one human. There's only one food. There's only your ethnic bullshit. This is the new morality of the new order. Amazing. John Kitover. I was recently asked what it was when I was lecturing at UCL last week. Oh, you like formally? No, informally in the... I was recently asked what it was when I was lecturing at UCL last week and was asked to leave shortly thereafter. I said, what makes you want to know what it is? What is the origin of your desire to come to it? John Kitover. Ironically, your haters' anger. Ironically, your haters is... Right? Your haters' anger, your haters' sabotage, your haters' vengeance, your haters' frustration is actually the highest compliment in this new world of new morality. Yeah, with an R-E on the front. Is that why I feel so powerful?
I don't know, keep going.
When you realize that life is a game of one-upmanship, you realize that the greatest way to one-up someone is simple, not to one-up them at all. And if you do, remind them this, that it is your job to one-up, and that is why you pay them. That is why you... What? What? When you realize that life is of one-upmanship, you soon realize that the greatest way to one-up someone is simple, not to one-up them at all. And if you do, remind them this, that it is your job to one-up. That is why you pay them. What the fuck does that mean?
It's all spam.
I often wonder, do my readers, do my haters, do my fans know this one great truth? That all of my bullshit, all of my lines, all of my thoughts, and all of my concepts, all of my feelings, and all of my logos come from it. And I doubt you know what it is. I could tell you, but then I would have to show you my iTunes. John Kitover. Are you trying to create a sex cult? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, it was a Tumblr account, and I would just pound out all kinds of shit all the time.
Certainly so, John Kitover. John, one of the greatest feelings. What? John, one of the greatest feelings. One of the great feelings. One of the greatest realities is in knowing that you can never truly be hurt. You can never truly be punished. And that you can never truly suffer an ill fate. As long as you know this. Be a good man. JohnKitover.com. Amazing. If you're pissed off at me, I only have one final insult before I make you leave my thoughts. I even out-fuck you. That means with a woman. Amazing.
I can't believe I even wrote some of these. This is amazing.
To all the people I've pissed off for the last 3 months, I have one thing to say to you, and one thing only. You're pissed off for one reason and one reason only. John Kitover has and will always outsmart you, outthink you, outplan you, outaction you, outperform you, outbelieve you, and ultimately outdo you. John Kitover. Amazing. Go on mute, bitch. I've said this many times to myself. Soon I will retire from this blog. Soon I will retire from this world. Just as you will soon retire from this blog, and you will soon retire from this world. Amazing. You may wonder, as a new philosopher, what does it mean? The new morality of morality mean exactly? It means anonymity, privacy. The new morality is not immorality. The new morality is fun. It is light. It is not heavy in content. It is not overweight in meaning or reason. The new morality is this: me versus you, you versus dot. The world, counterintuitively, the world is still a reasonably new world in the English lexicon. The meaning, of course, is this: it is another one-upper, and to get to the downer, to the roots of the cause, you will have to find yourself, always. When you travel up the staircase, and when you get as far as the staircase can possibly go without collapsing on itself, you will find a mirror, always. No matter how far into the staircase your journey, you always find yourself looking back at yourself, your true self. John Kitover. Amazing.
This is technically you hypnotizing everyone here with my bullshit propaganda spam.
That's right. Make no mistake, dear neighbor, that your neighbors can be your worst enemy. That they can report you to the police. They can damage your property. They can scare you, but not assault you. They can be deranged. They can be neurotic. They can be psychotic. Just a friendly message from your neighbor, dear neighbor. Come on, neighbors. How can we solve the world's problems? Then the goody-goodies won't have to go out in the public square and just hang themselves. Come on, neighbors. How can we solve the world's problems? Then the goody-goodies won't go out to the public square and just hang themselves. What? Are you a goody-goody, dear reader? In brackets, neighbor? Question mark. Amazing. A philosopher's job is never done. Not until he finally fully embraced it and become CUM. A part of it. Amazing. Are there saints among us today? Or is Jimmy Carter the last one to have come to it? John Kitover. Jesus, comma. When you came out of your mother's vagina, I wonder, did you know you were God in the flesh? Or was it after the temptations of the devil? What point did you start communicating with what you called in your time God the Father? I wonder, Jesus, is the book of Revelation about coming CUM events, about coming events in the future? Or is it about one's own life, about the tumultuous going-ons of what it's meant to be a human being and to have to come to it? Never underestimate a man. Treat every man as if you were talking to a king. This is the safest way to live, the ultimate way to be a king yourself. So brave. People of Africa, you have one mission, and one mission only. Your great continent must unite not under God, but must unite as brothers. Man amongst men, women amongst women, woman amongst women, elder amongst elder. Let there be peace in Africa today, right now, and forever. For the entire continent. JohnKitover.com. Nice.
I can't believe this.
Hey, I'm going to the gym. If you want to get out of being a fat fucker, if you want to stop being a disgusting fat pig for the rest of your life, and you want to avoid dying a fat sloth of coming ungodliness, get rid of your bed. Put it on Craigslist today. Sell it. Get a single cushion from Bed Bath & Beyond and just sleep on that. If you want to get cut up, you have to go to extremes. Live like a Roman. Live your fat, nasty life as if it was your last day on earth. Your last day in that thing you call a body, you nasty, 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 little nasty. John Kitover. Amazing. It's amazing. Forgive me, love, for I know not the boy you dreamed of, but I'm the one on which you can depend. There'll never be another. I'll just be more than just a lover. I'll be your best friend. By John Kitover. Special, bro.
Well, you own it all now. It's all yours.
Amazing. If anyone really thinks about the story of Jesus in Greek detail, the entire thing is fucking hilarious. Totally laughable. If America stands as democracy or a republic, how could we think that the celestial rule by Jesus and his Father is acceptable to America? ? Does this mean we are the great beast? Fuck no. It means Jesus fucking Christ is the biggest scam since, well, fucking Jesus. JohnKitover.com. Amazing. If you know someone that is ultra righteous about God, fucking god damn it, I would fucking love to meet that God-fearing cocksucker. JohnKitover.com. I hear that Jews for Jesus comes for Jesus on the 4th of July while coming from heavenly grace of conversion come. John Kitover. This is a message I'm sending to girls on Match.com today. Happy 4th, beautiful. Nothing is miserable. But I'm sure the American founders had their days of doubt. But look what happened. It all led up to me sending you this email. Winky face, JohnKitover.com. Phone number, I'm not going to say it. Text me hello and a picture of your beautiful smile so I can get excited to meet you. Hee hee, lol, ha ha ha. Keep smiling. Nice. You're such a ladies' man, bro. LOL, I'm enjoying my 4th of July with the AC on and I love blasting the English. John Kitover. Hey, Queen Elizabeth, how many dicks have you sucked and how many assholes have come in your English asshole? John Kitover. P.S. Stop pretending to be a queen, you cunt. Special stuff. The internet revolution is spreading information across the globe faster than any other revolution in the history of mankind. If you don't plan on getting rich through the internet over the next decade, I sincerely feel bad for you. John Kitover. Amazing.
Is it over? Keep going.
Bro, even I'm getting fatigued. You know what every American should do today? Go fire a gun at a gun range. One bullet will do. No need to fire more unless you want to get proficient. John Kitover. Still can't spell, but preparation. Rapid execution. John Kitover. Nice. What is the origin of the art of creativity, of unexpected beauty brought about in clay, paints, canvases, brushes, cameras, films, etc.? ... I will tell you, faith in it, faith of it, faith from it, faith without it. Nice. What is the origin of organization? I will tell you, the origin of it begins in the home. Amazing. You know that old adage? Do today? Go fire a gun. You better love what you do. John Kitover hates that adage. I'll tell you why. Because it is okay to hate what you do, as long as the money is significant. The problem in that adage is the opposite logic that it implies, that you can't have numerous careers, numerous intelligences, numerous paths to travel on. Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
I find it amazing that I'm on cell phones listening to somebody in Northern Ireland read shit from a Tumblr account that I wrote, I don't know, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. And I'm repurposing it on YouTube as you're reading it. And now all my shit is now in Northern Irish. You just helped me republish all my poetry and my roast.
I've got the date stamp right. Well, it's not the perfect date stamp, but it's close enough. It's from 2012, July 11th at 11:25 or some shit like that. This one. I honestly have to say that today I could very well be the best day so far of my entire life. John Kitover, baby, ruling the world one day at a time. JohnKitover.com. This is so fucking retarded. Here is an invention for Google. The YouTube stick. Mass produce them and sell them at a slight loss. Want to overload servers with videos of the world? Do it, Google. And make all that cheddar. You should be able to mathematically calculate future revenue streams from at least 10 months of this invention's mass distribution usage. Do you mean the Fire Stick? What did you mean? YouTube should be called a Fire Stick. Every job posting, every job, every career, every office, every title, every business opportunity is only an opportunity if it brings more organization to your life, to the business life, and to the customer's life. This is in essence the success of the business world. This is all you need to know, Mr. MPA, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Brown, Diarrhea, Hotshot. I honestly have to say that today I could very well be the best at peace. Will always keep you alive longer to enjoy it. It may take you many births through it to realize it. This is not reincarnation. Reincarnation happens now. What the fuck? Amazing. Here's a screenshot of your Facebook. And the groups you were in were free internet marketing, pay per call, global internet income, super affiliates internet marketing, affiliate network offer exchange, largest Facebook group, just shake it, internet marketing, something I can't see, affiliate marketers, John Kidd over here on group, amazing, great black artists, internet marketing, something, is the it.
Well, somebody already commented on this latest video of you reading all that shit they wrote garbage.
Hey ladies of Facebook, sorry to have to tell you this, but I think one of the reasons why I have been so successful lately is because I don't have any more bitches in my life to fuck me around. JohnKitover.com. Amazing. John Kitover. Next time someone praises you or compliments you, tell them, you know what's such a secret? You want to know a secret? Your morality, your moral theorems, such as not lying, or your origin of your obligation to not lie, and what is the origin of this exchange, this conversation, this origin, what the fuck word is that? Bro, you can't spell. Of our praise and our position. Yeah, that's brutal. Anyway, John Kitover. Next time someone praises you or compliments you, tell them you want to know a secret. It is a shame that I can't put you off, for you make me less proficient. You have broken my concentration. Now I attend to your reason. Amazing. John Kitover. Next time someone praises you or compliments you, tell them
Do you
want
guys
to know a
have
secret.
Fire blocked?
When people waste my precious time with their slothfulness and attend to their ego, to their insensible improficiency, and being one of the vulgar. Bro, you're getting weak. The first, this was much better, many pages ago.
He can't come in, Issa?
Yeah, he can't come in. Do you have him blocked, Tim?
Who?
Meyer.
I don't have anyone blocked on this new account. John Kitover. Next time someone praises you or compliments you, tell them you want to know a secret. I'm extremely susceptible to flattery. John Kitover. Next time someone praises you or compliments you, tell them you want to know a secret. I laugh at those who praise or compliment me. Not funny, haha, but funny, hee hee. Amazing. And you will always come back to it because you love it. JohnKitover.com. Amazing. Real honesty is always not pretending that your feelings are other than what they are. Don't ever be dishonest in pretending that your feelings are what they are not. The deep relationship between morals and mysticism. Yeah, this is a snooze fest now, bro. The first ones were funny.
So everything you just read, I put up across multiple YouTube accounts, and I called it the comedy and roast of John Kitover, #philosophy.
Oh, my battery's about to die. 1 second. 1%. I'm a 1% nigger.
We have to figure out why Mayor can't come in, or Meyer can't come in.
My battery's about to die. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, should we all go down to the audience and then Maya can come in?
Issa, do you want us to all move down?
No, no need, because I don't know if he keeps trying. Like, I don't know. This was like, I don't know, 2 months ago, but I was on the phone. So that's the reason why, I was putting it in the chat because I couldn't tell you guys. This was some time ago. Alright. And he texted me once.
With an R-E. Hey, fuck your ethnicity.
This
Fuck
was
your stupid
32
ethnic
minutes
parades.
ago.
Fuck your stupid ethnic group. That's amazing.
Oh, there he is. Okay, so he can come in.
I wonder who actually blocked mine. Let's look at recently.
Why would somebody want to block Meyer? He's like the nicest guy I've ever met on this app. He never says anything controversial, and he always provides such great insight. And, you know, what's the problem with that?
Has he ever read you your own writings?
My top 3 are Meyer, Simon, and Daniel.
Simon?
Yeah.
Abdullah Simpson?
Yeah, he's a very good friend.
Oh, wow, maybe you should date him.
He's amazing. He's retarded when it comes to objectivism, but he's a very, very good person.
Why does it say invited to the room by Issa about your own room?
I don't know.
So weird.
Oh, that's true. I have no clue.
Are you still throwing up, or are you feeling okay?
I haven't vomited since I had my chicken noodle soup.
I thought you were talking to your dog.
That's right.